past modal verbs, we say that all of those are probabilities in the past. I'm gonna explain much better in a slide, previous slide, actually in a website. But before doing that, uh, I would like you guys to read about Richard III. Do you remember Richard III, who was found in a car park in London? Richard III. Okay, so read it carefully and discuss the questions, all right? I want you to read first individual, all right? Individual. And then tell me, what do these days do refer to? 1452, 1483, 1485, 2012, 2014. Yeah, then you have the text. Sorry, I cannot zoom more because otherwise we cannot see. So this is the one, the zoom the most I can do for you. I'm going to share this photo of the reading on your on WhatsApp, so you can have it. For the ones who don't have the book, I think I have the book. Yes, sir. Yes, lady. Sorry.
What page?
It's page 103. 103.
Thank you.
I have the book here on my phone. I'm going to share this photo. Just give me 1 minute. Page 103. Upper intermediate. No, I don't have it. I've just got the workbook. Wait a minute. I'm just looking for the book. This book. Page 103. In the meantime, you continue reading. In the meanwhile, I'll look for the photo. Finally, so sorry. There. Shall we read together?
Okay.
Okay, Richard III. The first paragraph, the heading is The Princess in the Tower. Yeah, the princess. Elizabeth, can you start reading? Richard III.
Yes.
Richard was born in 1452. He became king in 1483 after the death of his elder brother Edward
Fourth?
Fourth, having seized the throne from Edward's two young son. He imprisoned the boys in the Tower of London, where he allegedly had them murdered. The scandal of the princess is the Tower, because Henry Tudor to challenge him for the throne. Richard amassed the army of 2,000 men near the town of
Leicester.
Henry marched towards with him with his army of 5,000. They met and fought in the Battle of Bosworth Field. The year was 1485, the last time any English king actually fought in battle with his men. Richard VIII, just 32, was killed, and Henry Tudor took the throne as Henry VII. He was the father of Henry VIII and her grandfather of Elizabeth I.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth first. Continue, carry on, please, Marco.
Okay. Richard's first burial. According to the history records, Richard's body was taken to Leicester and buried without a coffin in a Friday graveyard. This was subsequently destroyed in the 16th century. It wasn't until 500 years after his death that a team from Leicester University set out to find the site of Richard's burial. In August 2012, they began excavating in a car park in the city center and soon discovered a skeleton which was found in good conditions but with its feet missing. It also had a badly curved spine and 10 battle-related injuries. It was subject to months of DNA tests, which linked it not only to the English actor Benedict Cumberbatch, but also to the descendants in Canada who are genealogically linked to Richard's sister, Anne of York. This was final confirmation that the body was Richard III. A facial reconstruction of the skull was made, which looks remarkably like portraits of the king.
Portraits of the king, thank you. Can you continue, Jessica Paola?
Yes. Shakespeare Richard. Richard III was portrayed by Shakespeare as a hunchback giant with a withered arm who murdered two innocent princes. However, modern historians argue that Richard was the victim of Henry XVII's propaganda because archaeologists found no evidence of withered arm.
A withered arm, thank you. Jessica, the other Jessica Sanchez. His second burial.
Yes, teacher. His second burial. In 2014, the king was finally given a royal burial, and his remains were laid to rest in Leicester Cathedral.
Leicester. It's a kind of a strange pronunciation, but it's Leicester. Thank you. Any questions about vocabulary?
I have a doubt, not the
Yes, sir.
vocabulary. It's about what's the name of the Richard's nephew? Because I don't know.
Richard's nephew.
Like I don't watch in the text.
Is it mentioned?
Not only there was a two nephews.
They didn't mention probably.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Wither arm is to describe someone's leg or arm when it's thin and weak because of a disease of an injury. Now, sometimes there are kind of diseases that make shorter bones or shorter members of the body. That's a wither arm. It could be any part of the body, not only arm. Hunchback, remember, hunchback is la joroba. All right, such as story here. We're gonna carry on. Is it certain or probable that Richard had two princess murder according to the text? Or just rumors about it? What do you think?
I think it's only rumors, no? There are no scientific evidence that the Richard killed his nephews.
Okay, some say that Shakespeare mentioned it and drew it. Who had
But there
the
is
big?
no propaganda or advertising of the queen in that was government in this moment. The play of Shakespeare.
Not sure about that. Probably it might have been one propaganda of plays in Shakespeare. Yeah. Remember that Shakespeare was related as with the royal family, to the royal family, no? They had like a kind of, some say that Shakespeare was obligated by the royal family. No?
Yeah.
You know that in royal families and monarchy is like, yeah, if you've seen Game of Thrones, it's about the power and betraying. There are betrayals between the family. Yeah, they kill each other, and they incest, they make incest, things like that. No, so it's just like it's a mess. The royal family, the monarchy. So
For
I don't.
example, Diana's murder, no?
Yeah,
Recently.
there were some theories, conspiracy and theories, but we will never know. Only those people who belong to the royal family know, and they kept in secret.
Yeah.
Who were the monarchs? Yeah, who had the biggest army? Why do you think they lost the battle?
I think that Richard III has a bigger army because there are
There were
12,000 men, no?
there were 2,000 men.
Yeah.
All right. Who were the three monarchs after Richard III? Who were the three monarchs after him?
Henry, Henry IV, his son, and the Elizabeth, no?
Okay.
Henry IV, Henry VII, Henry VIII, and Elizabeth I.
Grandfather.
Grandfather, no, okay, then, okay.
Her grandfather, yeah, for Elizabeth. What about, why do you think Richard's first burial was without coffin, guys? What about the other people, guys? Jessica's, Elizabeth, Lisbeth, not here. Why? Because he was never found. No, he was never found. Okay, what were the signs that Skeleton was the Richard III, and what was the final proof? Do you remember? They mention it in the text. Hello.
Richard III had troubles with his bone, no? I don't know. How do you say the vertebral column?
Column, yeah, vertebral column, I think.
Yeah.
The spine, the curved spine, sorry, curved spine. Yeah, but it was subject to this, his blood, the DNA, his blood, no?
Yeah.
There were searchers, they were studying their blood in order to know that it was, the proof. Mhm. How did Shakespeare fall victim of fake news?
Because there's no evidence about
Okay.
that relationship.
There's no evidence. Yeah, Elizabeth, were you gonna say something? Was
Yeah, because the archaeologists didn't found evidence.
mm, yeah, they never found anything about it. That's why. Mhm. Okay, there were some facts about this guy, no? Probably besides this royal member of the family, there are many more. Even here in Mexico, um, the tribes, the Spaniards and things like that. Well, there are a lot of stories, and sometimes it is impossible to know the real story. Is what people believe, or they were just suppositions. Some of them scientific, yeah, depending if there is evidence. If there is no evidence, we will never know. Mhm. Okay, so discussing grammar, underline the correct answers. Okay, here you have some modal verbs in past, but you have to choose wisely here. Mhm. I'll give you some times. For example, here, the two princes had to be or must have been terrified when imprisoned in the tower. You have to choose here wisely. You just only choose one, not both. So in this case, it would be the second one, must have been terrified when imprisoned in tower. Okay. Do the rest, guys. There are more here from 2 to 10.
Excuse me, the answer of the first sentence is then must have been.
Yes, must have been.
Yeah, thank you. I think I have the solution of the sentence number 2.
Yeah, no worries, carry on. We will check it in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Have you finished, guys? Or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll wait. Okay, number 2. Let's do it together. Please, Marco.
Yes. My knowledge of history is lamentable. I should have studied it more at school.
It's like a regret, no? Imagine someone else, you are having a discussion with someone and you don't know anything about history. So you say that, okay, I should have studied more. Number 3, Jessica Paula.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to go to the post office.
Indeed, it is correct. It is correct. Not always we have to talk about past modal verbs like those. No, I should have gone. It's like a regret in this case. So it's not like that. I had to go only. Elizabeth.
Yeah. I looked everywhere for my glasses, but I couldn't find them anywhere.
Correct. Indeed, it is correct. The other Jessica Sanchez.
You shouldn't have said anything to anybody about it. It was a secret.
It was a secret. Mhm. Exactly. So sorry, I told everybody the secret. Marco, you can or you needn't.
You can have both a new kettle. I managed for the old one.
Are you sure about that?
Mm,
It says I managed to fix the old one. That means that
okay, and then it's the another needed.
didn't have both.
Not have both.
It's like I didn't need to buy. It's kind
Okay.
of the same, no?
Yeah.
I didn't need to buy. Number 7, Ellie.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You should have asked me. You should have asked me. I might have given you a lift.
It is more certain here. I would have given you a lift. I would have given,
yeah.
sorry.
See, will have given.
Thanks. Continue, Jessica.
Me?
Okay, Paola, yes.
Okay. You can have done your homework already.
Yeah, just started 5 minutes ago. You can have done. Exactly. You can have done. Marco,
Yeah, number 9. You could have told me the lesson has been canceled. I wouldn't have got up so early.
yeah, I wouldn't have got up so early. Correct. Finally, the other Jessica Sanchez, Harry Potter.
Harry wasn't in class today. You couldn't have seen him.
You couldn't have seen him. Yes, correct. Mhm. It's a little bit tricky, guys, using modal verbs, but as long as you know the logic, it depends on what you want to say. It works like that. But the summary is just about past unreal situation in the past, things that didn't happen, and those things were probable. Some of them are like you didn't need to do that, and others are like I would have done that, kind of a regret. Here I found a presentation for you with modal verbs in past. What are they used? We can use modal verbs when we want to make a guess about something. Yeah, guesses. In the past, we choose the verb depending on how sure we are. These verbs are must, might, could, may, can, needn't have, yeah, needn't. All those modal verbs plus have plus the past participle all the time. Yeah, like I said before, sometimes you cannot have plus have plus being plus ing. Yeah, if we are referring to a continuous action, have plus being plus a past participle if they are related to the passive voice. Yeah. For example, Richard III might have been killed because someone else killed him. No. Yeah. So they basically are that structure. Yeah. Here we have I could have helped. He could have helped. I don't know why it's repeated. He might have helped. He may have helped. He should have left. Obviously, you can put some of them in past. No, couldn't, needn't, needn't have help. Well, you have examples in present simple. There, can is used for ability, suggestion, and request, and you have some examples. Yeah, can is certainty that something is impossible. It also works in the past. No? This can have been true. No, that text that we read can have been true. No? Could, it refers to ability, request, suggestion. Suggestion also it is also in past. Yeah, may, possibility, yeah, probability or possibility in the past. Well, formal request of permission, most, obligation, certainty. Yeah, those are in past, in present simple. Yeah, in present. When we refer to the present, yeah, lack of obligation, opinion, advices, yeah, and so on. With will or want, have plus past participle, we have these will and want will not are used for past certainty. Even if it's kind of future the structure, it refers to the past. The parser will have arrived before. Now imagine I bought something in the Buen Fin, and according to my app, according to this tracking, it was yesterday, between yesterday and today, and it's 8 o'clock in the evening, so the parcel will have arrived before now. Could, we can use could to talk about general possibility in past. Prices could be high in the 16th century. And if we say could have plus past participle, it is used to talk about a specific possibilities in the past. Yeah, he could have been working late. Not could be, as this is a specific possibility, could be is in present tense as well. No? Also deductions in the past which are not certain. Yeah, which are not certain. So he couldn't have been. No? And then you have some activities over there. I will share this to you so you can do the activities. I found another, and well, he has just examples with memes. Well, you know that modal auxiliary verbs help other verbs. This is just general, no? A modal verb such as would has several varying functions. It can be used, for example, to help express ideas about the past, present, and the future. It is therefore wrong to simply believe that would is the past of will. It is many things. Yeah. We have here Yama. Remember the rules. Modal verbs are never used with other auxiliary verbs such as do, does, did. The negative is formed by simply adding note or n apostrophe t. Yeah. Modal verbs never change form. You can never add s or ed. Yeah, to the modal verb. They are never followed by to. Yeah, never followed by to, except others like needn't. And well, need to, yeah, in that case. Should I say it? I'm gonna say it. I said it. I shouldn't have. Yeah, it says I shouldn't have said it. Says the cat. Modal verbs meaning are sometimes divided into groups: degrees of certainty, probability, possibility, impossibility, obligation, freedom to act, permission, lack. Yeah. Here, these are the ones that are in present, refers to present, and the other is speaking about the past. No? You have some examples. He can have been, she couldn't have taken, Mark must have seen. And we have here pictures like memes. I'm going to share this with you so you can have it. Wait, let's pick some of them. Here, for example, ability, I will never be able to fly. Says Tobey Maguire, the Spider-Man, the old Spider, the through and the best Spider-Man. Things may look tough, but you can make it. Then we have here inability, also used for prohibition or disbelief. You can get heartbroken if you don't enter a relationship. And we have uncertain possibility, past abilities, polite request, or polite suggestion. If you could teach modal around 9, that would be great. I thought we could be friends. We could be friends. No? Possibility in the past, meeting could have been an email. Certainty in the past and surprise, I couldn't have done it without the help of my team, said no gamer. And then we have some regrets in the past. If I had a better genius, I would have millions of friends. Not sure how to save memes, images, might have to use screen captures and crop. Polite request, you may be cool, but you will never be Dwayne, The Rock, Johnson, photo booming, a fans, selfie cool. Possibility, might wake up early and go for a jog, may win the lottery. Odds are about the same. And then we have others. You have to obligation, advice. A lack of obligation. I don't have to work because I'm a kid. Yeah. Must do work. Funny. Oh, funny dog beer. Certain probability. These are in past. The ones that are in past, in present. The ones that I said, those were in present. And advices in the past or regrets. You shouldn't have her choose. Well, you shouldn't have forgot your anniversary. I'm not the friend I should be. I want more, but I know I shouldn't. Not advice. Then we have the auxiliary. Don't need any do or does. Okay. Well, the only homework that you will have is going to be one page from your workbook about modal verbs, actually. It's going to be page for the weekend, so you can practice these modal verbs. We go here. Idiomatic expressions now. Here, past probabilities, active and passive. That's page 65. 65. Okay. All right. All right, girls. I will see you then until Monday.
Bye, teacher.
See you later.